Hello all and welcome back to the channel. Here I will be telling my stories. Some will be creative and some will be real happenings. It's up to you to decide which you want to believe. Let's get started. Today's story is called Supernatural Road Trip Part 5. My travels next led me to the misty, folklore-rich landscape of Ireland, where legends of leprechauns, banshees, and ancient druids permeated the very air. I arrived in the charming village of Fowlan, nestled amidst rolling green hills and steeped in centuries-old traditions. The locals here had a unique connection to the supernatural, a blend of respect and reverence for the mystical world that coexisted with their everyday lives. In Fowlan, I found lodging at a rustic inn, the kind that had been serving travelers and locals alike for generations. The innkeeper, a jovial man named Seamus, regaled me with tales of the village's rich supernatural history. He spoke of a place known as the Enchanted Glen, a mystical grove said to be a bridge between the mortal realm and the world of the supernatural. Intrigued by the stories, I decided to explore the Enchanted Glen, eager to witness the mystical wonders that the village held secret. As I ventured into the forested hills, I could feel the presence of ancient spirits and magical beings all around me. In the heart of the Enchanted Glen, I encountered a group of villagers led by a wise woman named Awife. They were preparing for a solstice celebration, a ritual that had been passed down through generations. Awife, a descendant of ancient druids, believed that the solstice was a time when the veil between worlds was at its thinnest, allowing for communication with the spirits of the past. Eager to participate, I joined the villagers in their preparations. Together, we adorned the glen with vibrant flowers, lit lanterns, and set up a stone circle, each stone inscribed with ancient symbols. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the forest came alive with ethereal energy. The solstice ritual began with chanting and offerings to the spirits of the land. The air was filled with the scent of burning herbs, and the moon rose in a clear, starlit sky. It was a moment of profound connection to the supernatural, a feeling that transcended time and space. As the ritual reached its zenith, the villagers and I felt a shift in the atmosphere. The boundary between the worlds blurred, and spectral figures materialized within the stone circle. They were the spirits of the ancient druids, returned to share their wisdom and guidance. The druids spoke of a hidden artifact, a relic of immense power that had been lost to the ages. They believed it held the key to protecting the village from an impending threat, a malevolent force that sought to disrupt the balance between the mortal world and the supernatural. With their guidance, I embarked on a quest to find the artifact. The journey led me through mist-shrouded bogs, ancient ruins, and mystical glens. Along the way, I encountered challenges that tested my determination and understanding of the supernatural world. At last, I reached the heart of an ancient burial mound, where the artifact lay hidden. It was a delicate, intricately crafted amulet imbued with the essence of the land itself. As I held it in my hands, I could feel its immense power coursing through me. Returning to Fowlan with the artifact, I shared my findings with Aoife and the villagers. They revealed the true nature of the malevolent force, an ancient curse that had been awakened by modern interference with the Enchanted Glen. In a climactic confrontation, we performed a powerful ritual to bind the curse and restore the balance between the worlds. The very ground seemed to pulse with energy as we chanted incantations and offered our intentions to the land. With a brilliant burst of light, the curse was dispelled, and Fowlan was once again in harmony with the supernatural world. The villagers and I celebrated our victory with a renewed sense of connection to the ancient spirits and traditions that defined our existence. As I left Fowlan behind, I carried with me the knowledge that the supernatural was not just a realm of mystery and wonder, but a source of guidance and protection for those who respected and honored its power. My journey continued, ready to embrace the next destination that would unveil the secrets and challenges of the paranormal world. My journey through the supernatural world continued, taking me to the remote reaches of the Canadian wilderness, where legends of shapeshifters, known as therianthropes, were whispered among the indigenous communities. Here, amidst the pristine lakes and dense forests, I found myself entangled in a web of ancient secrets and mystical encounters. My arrival in a small, isolated First Nations village named Kwakwani was met with both curiosity and cautious acceptance. The locals, deeply attuned to their ancestral traditions, held a reverence for the supernatural that ran through the very fabric of their lives. I took refuge in a modest cabin on the outskirts of the village, eager to learn more about the legends that surrounded this place. It was there that I met Keenan, a young man with a quiet, unassuming demeanor. He had an air of mystery about him, and it didn't take long for me to realize that he was a therianthrope, a shapeshifter capable of taking on the form of a wolf. Keenan and I crossed paths during a hike through the dense forests surrounding the village. He had been tracking a mysterious creature that had been causing disturbances among the local wildlife. Our chance encounter led to a conversation about the supernatural forces at play in Kwakwani. Curiosity piqued, I shared with Keenan my experiences and knowledge of the supernatural world. In turn, he revealed the deeper layers of the therianthrope culture, including their ancient rituals and their role as protectors of the natural world. As the days passed, Keenan and I forged a unique bond, drawn together by our shared fascination with the paranormal. He offered to be my guide through the wilderness, showing me hidden caves, sacred sites, and remote lakes where ancient spirits were said to dwell. One evening, Keenan and I were drawn to a nearby cave, known as the Cavern of Echoes. It was said that this place held the power to communicate with spirits of the past, allowing us to gain insights into the mysteries of the supernatural. As we ventured deeper into the cave, the walls seemed to come alive with strange, luminescent symbols, casting an eerie, otherworldly glow. We chanted incantations and called upon the spirits, seeking their wisdom. Suddenly, a presence manifested before us, a spectral figure that seemed to float in midair. It was a guardian spirit, an entity known as the Watcher of the Veil. The Watcher spoke in cryptic riddles, offering clues that hinted at a looming supernatural disturbance that threatened the balance of the natural world. With the Watcher's guidance, Keenan and I embarked on a journey to uncover the source of the disturbance. Our path took us through treacherous terrain, where we encountered spectral beings and faced challenges that tested our resolve. As we neared the heart of the wilderness, we discovered a malevolent force, an entity known as the Shadow Weaver. This entity had the power to manipulate the spirits of the forest, causing chaos and disruption among the indigenous communities. In a climactic battle, Keenan and I confronted the Shadow Weaver, drawing upon our unique abilities and the guidance of the Watcher of the Veil. The battle was fierce, a clash of supernatural forces that reverberated through the very earth. In a final, desperate incantation, we sealed the Shadow Weaver's power and banished it from the land. The forest seemed to sigh in relief, and the spirits of the indigenous communities emerged, their gratitude palpable. With the threat vanquished, Keenan and I continued our journey, now as true friends and travel companions. We ventured forth into new territories, where the supernatural held both wonder and peril. Each destination unveiled fresh secrets and challenges, reminding us that the paranormal world was an ever-unfolding tapestry of mysteries, ready to be explored by those who dared to seek the truth.
Thank you for being here. That was all for today. If you liked this story or any of the stories, feel free to like, share, and/or subscribe. See y'all in the next one.